Well, in any sense, we are going to see the tension, the situation continue to escalate before, we see an end scenario, either a peaceful negotiation and whatever pressure, due to probably both sides, they are tired of fighting, then there will be a pause or stop.
I'm not sure about that. You want to remember that World War I went on from 1914, from August 1914 until November 1918. And the number of people who were killed in World War I was very great. So it's not clear to me that this war will end anytime soon because the two sides get tired of fighting. Again, you want to remember that for the Russians, they believe they're facing an existential threat. And when you think you're facing an existential threat, you in effect fight to the death. And the West is furthermore deeply committed to this war. So it's hard to see the West quitting, especially since Western soldiers are not involved. If anybody is going to get battle weary and think about quitting, it's not the West, it's the Ukrainians. And the Ukrainians, of course, view what's happening as an existential threat themselves. So the Ukrainians have a deep-seated interest in fighting to the death. So when you look carefully at this, it's very hard to see how it comes to an end unless the Russians begin to score major victories on the battlefield and the Ukrainian military collapses, or unless the Ukrainians begin to win on the battlefield and the Russians use nuclear weapons, in which case both sides would go to great lengths to shut the war down very quickly. But neither one of those two scenarios that lead to an end to the war look likely at this point in time. And what appears to be likely is that you're going to have a protracted war.